Hey, Phinhub fam! Welcome back to another episode of Phinhub Daily News. Today, we're talking about your favorite Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua and his plan to become a judo master this offseason. Yes, you heard it right. Tua is taking matters into his own hands after suffering 2 concussions during the 2022 season. He wants to be better prepared for any hits he might take in the future, so he's decided to enroll in judo classes.
Several concussions.
Yep.
How do you look at that differently now, being a dad, removed from the season and the craziness of it? Does it make you want to step back a little bit?
Well, no, I don't think it makes me want to, or it forces me to be afraid of wanting to come back and play. It definitely makes me want to do things to help myself, by hopefully, not being in those positions next year. So, we got like a plan set up, and I'll be doing judo on Fridays just so that I can kind of figure out, understanding my body and how to fall and
Wait, that's what judo does?
It's about to be more dangerous than ever, man.
Oh man, not trying to be a dangerous person in that way.
Now, you might be thinking, how is judo going to help Tua on the football field? Well, the NFL has been using martial arts to help players improve their on-field performance for years. Hand combat training, boxing, and various martial arts are all ways NFL players use combat training to improve during the off-season. Imagine Tua learning how to fall like a pro and avoiding any more concussions. He already had a great statistical season in 2022, throwing for 3,548 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions in his first season in head coach Mike McDaniel's offense. With this new skill, Tua could take his game to the next level. So, what do you think of Tua's plan to take judo classes? Will Judo Tua dominate the 2023 season and finally lead the Dolphins back to the promised land once again? Let us know in the comments. The dynamic duo of Verone McKinley and Jevon Holland, 2 former Oregon Ducks now taking the NFL by storm with the Miami Dolphins. Making the transition from college to the pros is never easy, but imagine doing it with one of your closest friends and former teammates by your side. That's the story of Verone McKinley and Jevon Holland.
What I think about him, that's my guy. Since I got recruited here, we had always been in contact, and that's kind of why our relationship was so strong here. And we were inseparable. We had the YouTube channel. We talk every day still to this day. And then one thing is, our dads were both coaches, so it was just easier for us. We understood the game mentally, and then just the physical side, always going over techniques or what we've seen from the quarterback, tight end, stances, alignments, all of that. So always bouncing ideas off each other, always trying to get better. And it was funny because I guess I talked to him before his game, of course, and after his game, I was like, I'm going to have to go one-up you. And so that's
So how often do you keep in contact with him on a week-to-week basis?
Every day. We talk every day still. So.
2 safeties who have continued their close bond from their time at Oregon into the NFL. Verone, who was signed by the Dolphins last season, has even gotten extra opportunities to showcase his skills when Brandon Jones went down with a torn ACL. And with Jevon becoming a rising star in just 2 seasons with the team, who better to learn from than your best friend and former teammate? In an interview with the Miami Herald, Verone shared that the 2 are always together, either at Dolphins headquarters or outside the facility, watching film and learning the ropes of the NFL together. Just from the jump, when you have kind of your best friend and somebody you've spent a lot of time with, it makes it a little easier, he said. Just understanding Miami, how the NFL works, our system, has definitely been a big help. These 2 have become an inseparable pair, living just 15, 20 minutes apart from each other and even living together when Jevon was renovating his house. We're here all the time together and do stuff outside the facility. It's been a blast, Verone said. With Verone's performance as an undrafted rookie, he's earned himself an active roster spot in 2023. And if he continues to learn from his good friend Jevon, there's a chance he could do even more. So Phinhub fam, what do you think about this dynamic duo? Are you excited to see what Verone and Jevon have in store for the 2023 season? Let us know in the comments below. The Miami Dolphins and their odds of winning the Super Bowl 58. Now, before we dive into the numbers, let's take a moment to appreciate the Kansas City Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles. Congrats to them. But the DraftKings Sportsbook odds makers are already looking ahead to next year's championship game, and we're here to find out where our beloved Dolphins stand. Well. It looks like the Chiefs are the favorites at plus 600, followed by the Buffalo Bills at plus 700, and the San Francisco 49ers at plus 800. But where are the Miami Dolphins in all of this? They're tied for the 11th spot at plus 3,000. Along with the Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and Denver Broncos, our Fins are ready to make a splash and climb the ladder to the top. But wait, there's more. The New York Jets are surprisingly at the 9th spot, tied with the Jacksonville Jaguars at plus 2,800. That puts two of the Dolphins' three AFC East rivals ahead of Miami. Oh, come on, Jets and Jags. You're making it too easy for us. And what about our other AFC East rivals? The New England Patriots are at plus 6,000, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are tied with them. Hey, it looks like the Patriots are no longer the team to beat in the AFC East. And to no one's surprise, the Houston Texans and Arizona Cardinals are sitting at the bottom of the barrel with the worst odds in the league at plus 20. Yikes. So what do you think, Dolphin fans? Can the Miami Dolphins hoist their third Lombardi trophy and become champions once again? Are they ready to take on the top contenders and come out on top? Only time will tell, but we're definitely excited to see what the future holds for our Fins. The legend himself, Zach Thomas, has been inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2023. Can you believe it? This is what dreams are made of, and it's finally happened for Zach Thomas after all these years. So let's break down why Zach Thomas deserves this recognition. In his 168 games with the Miami Dolphins, he was a force to be reckoned with. He started every single game, and his average of 9.7 tackles per game is simply mind-blowing. That's 155 tackles per 16 games. And in 10 seasons where he played at least 12 games, he never finished with fewer than 128 tackles. He even led the league in tackles twice, with 156 tackles in 2002 and 165 tackles in 2006. But wait, there's more. Zach Thomas wasn't just a tackling machine. He was a playmaker who made big plays for the Dolphins' defense. He had 17 interceptions in his career, 16 forced fumbles and recovered 8 and 20.5 sacks. That's right, this guy was everywhere on the field. Zach Thomas was the cornerstone of the dominant Dolphins defense that Coach Jimmy Johnson built after arriving in 1996. He made an immediate impact, earning a starting job as a rookie and leading to the release of an established veteran, Jack Del Rio. With Thomas leading the way, the Dolphins' defense finished in the top 10 in fewest yards, allowed for an impressive 7 consecutive seasons from 1998 to 2004. 5 times during Thomas's career, the Dolphins were in the top 5. And it's no surprise that his brilliance was recognized. He earned 8 Pro Bowl invitations and was named an All-Pro 5 times. Longtime Jets center Kevin Mawae, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year, spoke about Thomas in his induction speech. Mawae said, "Zach Thomas was my nemesis. My first year with the Jets, before my first game, we played against each other. Coach Bill Parcells told me in front of my entire team, if you don't block Thomas, we won't win the game." And he was right. Thomas was a dominant force on the field. So there you have it, folks. Zach Thomas is finally getting the recognition he deserves and joining the ranks of the greatest football players in history. And let me tell you, this is a moment to cherish for all Miami Dolphins fans. So be sure to leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on this exciting news. Until next time, keep it here on Phinhub. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content from Phinhub. And as always, Fins up. Catch you in the next one.